Welcome to my channel, Living Your Best Life, and I'm Cindy Smaha, and today I'm going to talk to you about my fractional CO2 facial laser treatment I had 3 weeks ago, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion on whether it is worth the money. But before we get into it, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click that little bell right next to it so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. And if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up because that does help my channel to grow. And leave me a comment. Maybe you've had CO2 laser in the past and what your experience was, or maybe if you're interested in having one. I have wanted to do the CO2 laser treatments on my face for a long time. I just didn't have the money for it. I didn't like that I was having fine lines and wrinkles too much. I was having a lot of wrinkles around my mouth, in my jowls. There I had some hyperpigmentation and texture on my cheeks, and enlarged pores on my nose and around my nose. So I wanted to give CO2 laser treatment a try. So let me take you through the recovery process. This is before treatment, so you can see the hyperpigmentation, the wrinkles, the texture, everything that I was talking about earlier. So this is right before I got the treatment. Okay, this is the next day after treatment, and I've got a lot of redness. It's not necessarily pain, but it's tender. I've got Aquaphor right on now, and that's the only thing that I put on my skin. Okay, this is day 3. It's not as red, but I am getting some scabs, so scabbing is starting to happen now. 5. And it's not as red, and they also told me not to use the Aquaphor, but only on spots that I was super sensitive. At day 7, my face was really starting to scab up in spots, and it was really starting to itch. So I did put some of the Aquaphor on only the areas that itched really bad, but you can see the scabs forming, coming up. I've got a sore on my lip. Fast forward to 3 weeks, and now the healing process is almost completely done, and I'm seeing all the great changes with the wrinkles, hyperpigmentation, and the texture. And as you saw, there was blood drawn, so I had little spots of blood that would come out in different areas of my face. Not all over, but in different spots. I wouldn't say it was painful. I would say it was uncomfortable. For about, I want to say 3 hours after the treatment, my face was hot. It was like having a sunburn. But I used the Aquaphor. That really helped, using the Aquaphor, and then ice packs on my face. Actually, frozen peas on my face to keep my face and to remove the heat. What I noticed is that my face started to look freckly, and it wasn't actual freckles, it was scabs. And as I explained in the video, is that it does resurface the top layers of skin, and then they slough off for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And as you can see from my recovery videos, there was a lot of scabbing on my face. Not big scabs, because the lasers are just pinpoint, just fine lasers. I had little small scabs all around my face, and so that they would flake off. And I would use the Aquaphor, which actually helped relieve the dryness on my face, and so it really helped in the recovery process. And I also used an ice pack. Actually it was a bag of frozen peas, and I put that on my face to cool down my face probably the first 2 to 3 hours after having it. It didn't hurt per se, but it was uncomfortable. I had to watch how I slept, so I couldn't sleep on my face or on my sides. I had to sleep on my back. And then I just had to be careful with my face and not scratch or itch my face. Just let the scabs come off naturally. And again, there was little spots of blood on areas, which I was sort of surprised at. Now, as far as pain level goes, they do give you a topical anesthesia, basically, and so it numbs your face. It feels like your whole face has Novocaine, and it did help with the pain level during the treatment. But I will be honest with you, it did hurt. It hurt. It wasn't like that numbness on my face, it was taken away the pain. It did not. It lessened the pain, but it didn't take it away. So my suggestion is, if you are have a low pain tolerance, this is not for you. If you've already had like Botox in and around your eyes, okay, it's about like that, only all over your face. What I've experienced though is that there's a lot of reduction around the fine lines around my lips. I can't believe how the reduction around my nose and on my nose for my enlarged pores, those have been significantly reduced. I've had some hyperpigmentation and some texture removed on both sides, and so I'm just thrilled with this. I had some also hyperpigmentation on my forehead, so I'm a big advocate for a CO2 laser. I think they did a great job. Now the money, it can be $3,500 or more, so it's not cheap. The good news is that you don't have to do your whole face. You can do just certain areas, like if your lips are really is your main concern, you can have it around your lips or around your nose, your eyes, and so on. So you can do it in small chunks, so it's not so expensive all in the beginning. So I want to thank Dr. Pryor and his staff for making me feel so comfortable, and I just felt so cared for, and they're just so compassionate and kind. In the description box will be the address and the phone number where you can reach out to them if you'd like to. Their offices are in Rockford and in Chicago, and so if you're around in that area, you might want to give them a try. Anyway, I hope this was helpful for you. I hope it was informative for you and to help you make the right choice for you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, for watching my channel. You are so important to me, and I hope and pray that you are living your best life. And I will see you next week, Monday at 4. Have a great week. Bye-bye.